So all the negatives is gonna be here. This is how the parallel gonna go. There's a bus bar gonna come across here to tie all this, and the positives all the way here. That's the fourth string. So all gonna be together. So one, this is the string right here on a 24 volt, and the second and the third, and now we have all the negatives gonna come right from negative leads going to the bus bar, and negative lead go to the bus bar for the inverter to charge. We pulled power from one direction here to the other, and this is how it's gonna be. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA, live from Minnesota Command Center. I love you guys all, and thanks for watching my videos. I'll see you on the next one. Manufacturer specification, and this is what it should be. And I know the gap is not that great. Someone would say, well, I don't see much different, but I see, or I saw the different, and this is what I want to do. And it's easy to configure by doing so. The next deal I'm gonna do, if you see, I'm just trying to put more of these terminals. Okay, let me talk about this. The reason why I have the interconnect, so that helped me to stabilize the batteries, and for me to have this little gap. At least I can leave a gap. If they stretch, it's not gonna stretch sideways. It's gonna stretch bulge this way towards me, or further that way. But doing so, that helped me to stabilize and put the gap right there. So all I can use the Nissan Leaf buses now, and if I want to, the bus bars, anyone I put right there, it fits right there. So it gives me the space. You see how it wobbles? So that gives me a better chance if this battery expansion and contraction. So I have this kind of play. Okay, so I can just return the batteries once in a while. But anyway, this is how it looks like. Let me show you from the back, the other side, and this is how it looks like. So I hope you like what you've seen here, because it takes a lot of work and strategy to do stuff like this, you know. But I want you guys to see, or maybe learn from my mistake. If it's a mistake, someone probably says a mistake, or he or she is not gonna do whatever I've done, which is fine. But I just want to come out and show you guys what I've done. I can take these buses back out, and I think it works great for me. It's easier to configure, and it's more cleaner, and I think, I don't know what else I can describe this pack. It's long, it's just narrow or skinny, if that's how you call it, and yeah, I just like it. Yeah, it's a nice setup. But to be honest with you, I think it's gonna work. And if it doesn't want to work, I'll make it work, because I'm not gonna do this work anymore, trying to do a reverse of this. No, it's not gonna happen. This is the end, and this is where I'm gonna stop, and I know it's gonna work. And yep, that's it. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA. We've done it again in a different way, in the JW Solar way. This is our way, how we do in the JW Solar. LiPo 4 balancing quick tip. JW Solar USA, live from Minnesota Command Center. Guys, balancing the batteries. If you can see, this pack is all done, and you can see the little wires. I made a video the other time to see how everything is working. And guys, the system is just working perfectly. So I already string, you see the wires? So the one that loops all the way down here is a negative, and this one here is a positive. So I string them all. I track all the neutrals or the negatives all the way past the little wire, wrapping up all the way back and forth. And I will show you the back right here. And I gotta do this because I have to put the videos out there for you guys to see. So this is exactly how it looks like. Balancing the LiPo4, LiFePO4, lithium iron phosphate batteries here. So 25 amp hours, 24 volt battery bank right here. I built 5 strings of 8. So I brought all the wires all the way down. You can see the stringing, and the remaining one, I don't want to cut it. It stays on the corner. So it's dangerous. You have to be careful. You can burn your hands really quick because these wires get hot. As soon as they touch each other, it arcs. And it's not just a good feeling. Your fingers can tell. Exactly. If you wear gloves, you can, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think gloves gonna be good because if as soon as you arc, it's gonna start getting hot so quick. So this is the setup, and I'm sorry, probably you can't even see the wires. They're so tiny strings, just like a thread, bigger than a thread, but it's very close. You can see right here. There's one here, there's one down here. You gotta take your time to do it. I got my nuts and got my bus bars. I gotta increase more the quantity, more of these bus bars, and see I can get them. And Nissan Leaf bus bars, all the parallels on this side. This is the positive. It's gonna be into one thick metal, maybe something like this. These are Nissan Leaf bus bars that comes from the pack. So set it up here, do a custom right here, do a custom drilling. That's going to be one of the terminals, and the negative is going to be right here. The gold plated or bronze comes from here, is the other terminal. So right now let's do a voltage test and see how the batteries look like. I'm using my Fluke 101. You guys seen that all the time on my videos. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. Okay, now we are the negative one goes to the gold or bronze color right there. And you see that? And I'm gonna hook it up to any of these buses here. Positive doesn't matter which one because they're already in the parallel mode. And I can touch this guy right here, and you see what the voltage is. Okay, now it's balancing. So we're sitting at 3.29. Instead of being a 24 volts, I did it by strings. So I end up going like this is one string right here. One string, one string, one string. These are all in parallel. That's how I end up going in rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strings. 8 strings of 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 strings of 5. I didn't go with the series configuration. I put it all in parallel. I got a burn right here. I don't know if you can see it. See the line? I get burned by that wire. Touch it, burns. So now it's a high voltage, no, the low voltage and a higher amperage. So let me do some calculations here. So 25 times 40 batteries. 25 times 40. What is it? Mathematicians, come on. Alright guys, this is what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with a raw or dangerous amperage right now. So it's 1,000 amps. You know, it's 40 cells here times 25 amp hours. So see that? 25 amp hours. So we are sitting at a low voltage, which is a 3.29. It's balancing itself. Make sure the cells are all equilibrium. They're all equal. They're all in the same bottom balance or top balance, whatever. That's what we're doing. And we're sitting at 1,000 amps. Could you imagine 1,000 amps at 3.29 volt? This number is going to be fluctuating here. The 3.29, maybe it's going to be 3.3 or 3. It's not going to go 3.3. I think it's going to end up with a 3.3, no, 3.21, 3.25, whatever. But it's going to try to bring all the cells together and give it a good voltage. They'll all be the same. And yeah, that's how it's gonna look like. And the probes are sitting right there. And guys, this is really dangerous. You don't want to mess with this. You don't want to mess with this. If you arc, you drop anything on that one at 3 volts at 1,000 amps, could you imagine what dangerous it's gonna be? It's like killing machine right there. Low voltage, high amperage. Haha. Yeah, I don't want to be part of that at all. So remember the wire, I get burnt earlier. And it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So if you have anything you want to mess with, don't mess with that. Gotta be really careful. Wear your protective glasses and do what you gotta do and just be careful. That's all I can say. Be careful. And the gloves, sometimes it's nice to feel it with your hands because you know you're burning, and you can try to correct yourself right away. But if you wear the gloves, you will know that the wire is arcing. Like this one does have a plastic on it. The plastic would have started burning, melting. But this one will just start like smoking till the battery's arced so bad that something bad's gonna happen. So this is what it is. High amperage, 1,000 amps, and this is 80 amp each cell. That's a 3,200 watt hours at 1,000 amps at 3.29 volt. 3,200, 3.2 kilowatts, 1,000 amps at 2.29 volt. Live here at JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. I love the pack though. I can have one of these again. That will makes it really good. So that's 125 amp hours in series. This is how each line like this is a series. This is a 24 volts right here. And the second one 24 and 24 and 24. 5 strings of 8. So I decided to go vertical to do the parallel to bypass the 24 volt. So after that I can go 24 volt, put the bus bar 24 volts, 24 volt, 24 volts, and parallel them right here, and parallel them right here, which is the neutral. Then we have the 125 amp hours at 24 volt. So this is what you go. The higher voltage you go, you lose all the amperage, and the voltage is more your concern. If I go 48 volts, I have to eliminate one of these rows. So I need one more to add into this, so I can have, instead of 5 strings, it's 6 strings. And the amperage is going to drop again. Now it's on 24 volts. We are sitting at 125. 125. So if we add one more, if it's a 24 volt, it's going to go back 150. So 150, if you go 48 volts now, you dropped It's gonna be under the 150. You end up with a 75 amp hours at 48 volts. Could you imagine how many batteries here? So you're talking about 48 batteries. You're only gonna have a 25 amp hour. Someone's gonna say, who builds a bank like that? That's why you have to buy batteries that with a higher capacity. That's what people normally say. But this one can still do the job. It doesn't mean the amperage. You know, lithiums, when you go to lithiums, the power that lithium has is unbelievable. It's incredible. So don't mess with them, because they will tear you apart and you're gonna be hurting. So be careful. Like and subscribe. JW Solar USA, live from Minnesota, the land of 10,000 lakes.